Good afternoon, everyone. Many families across our communities are experiencing grief and pain. Let me today express my condolences to my colleagues, Jeffrey Donaldson and Edwin Poots, who lost their fathers in the last 24 hours. Our thoughts are with them and with all others who grieve. An essential part of that process is allowing people to visit the graves of loved ones. Let us hope that we can deal swiftly with these regulations to allow people to visit graves in a controlled way. This will bring comfort to many. While our primary focus during this crisis is to protect lives, it would be very difficult to overstate the damage that COVID-19 is currently inflicting on our economy. We are working hard to distribute over 400 million in support packages across Northern Ireland. On Monday, I opened a grant scheme to distribute £25,000 to over 4,000 businesses in tourism, leisure, hospitality and retail. All of these have been severely impacted. Already over 2,400 applications have been received. I encourage those who consider themselves eligible to apply as soon as possible. I can assure them that as soon as applications have been verified, the grant will be paid. In less than 2 weeks, over 17,100 small businesses across Northern Ireland have received payments of £10,000, with more grants still to issue. The Chancellor's Coronavirus Job Retention Scheme went live this week. This essential measure will support tens of thousands of furloughed workers, which is why I lobbied strenuously for it. This should help businesses get up and running quicker than if they had made staff redundant. I also want to ensure that workers in receipt of statutory payments are not disadvantaged by being furloughed, and I will make announcements on this process very soon. Business needs a voice as well as a helping hand. I am in near daily contact with ministers right across Westminster, working on behalf of manufacturing, tourism, construction, aviation and haulage, on behalf of workers and the self-employed. Today I was on a teleconference with the Chancellor discussing the response to the economic challenges, and in the last 24 hours I've engaged with the tourism ministers in England, Scotland, Wales and the Republic of Ireland to discuss our joint challenges. Last week we published the work of the Engagement Forum. The priority list of sectors is there for advisory purposes to allow companies to make decisions. If a company can operate within social distancing guidelines, then it should do so. The safety guidance supplements this list and has practical application in the workplace. These measures are designed to protect everyone in the workplace, to ensure our essential supply chains remain solid, and to help Northern Ireland be ready to rebuild its economy when this crisis has passed. Our tourism industry, which has suffered badly, will be at the heart of our recovery. Today, I am announcing the establishment of the Tourism Recovery Steering Group. It is made up of leading stakeholders in the tourism sector who will work alongside my department to drive forward the rebuilding of their industry. And a skilled and qualified workforce is essential as we glance forward to recovery. In order to facilitate our students to obtain vital qualifications, I intend to notify SEA, the regulator, on how I expect vocational qualifications to be addressed and awarded. It is my intention that vocational qualifications used for progression will be calculated using judgments made of learners' attainment combined with other evidence and statistical methods. The majority should be awarded by the end of August, in line with the published results dates, so that learners can progress. Qualifications used for progression to further studies such as BTEC Nationals, Cambridge Technicals and a range of other Level 2 and 3 qualifications will be treated in the same way as GCSE, ASs and A-levels, with learners receiving a calculated result for summer 2020. Calculated results will be based on teacher, trainer or tutor judgments of the learner attainment and were appropriate in combination with a range of other evidence. This will also be adopted as the principal approach for essential skills qualifications in those cases where learners were due to undertake assessments during the summer term. A calculated result will not be suitable for all vocational qualifications, such as those used for occupational competence or licence to practice. Where calculation is not possible, consideration will be given to adapting assessments and/or delivery models where this would not undermine the validity and reliability of the result. Only in cases where this is not possible should delay be considered. There are a range of vocational qualifications that do not clearly align with either GCSEs, ASs or A-levels, or those directly signalling occupational or professional competence. Again, the starting point for these will be the calculated result and ready for summer 2020. This process will keep us in line with England and Wales, where the vast majority of the awarding organisations for these calculated results are based. Right now, our resilience is being tested to the limit. And make no mistake, the damage currently being inflicted on our economy runs very deep. And when I cannot and will not promise that every business or every job will be saved, I will do all in my power to protect the incomes and support families and communities across Northern Ireland. We will get through this, and when we do, I believe the measures we have put in place will not only protect livelihoods, but will support businesses to begin the process of recovery.